My name is Echo Van Grey Wolf. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. Y'all know the damn drill by now. Gonna put some light on the subject. Me being the subject, of course. And this thing barely showing me, and now it's blinding the shit out of me. Alright, so this is the only video I'm making tonight as I scarf down some Taco Tuesdays, Doritos, and taco meat. So, I lost 2 of y'all. There's 598. There was 600 of you at one time. I usually do this when I lose people, just so that they know that door is always open. There's 2 reasons why I lose people, okay? And whether you guys like it or not, or whether you want to admit it or not, I'm not a Donald Trump supporter. That's the main reason why I lose people. I make a video that strikes really close to home if you're a Trump supporter, and it's fine. You don't want nothing else to do with me? Fine. I can't get mad at you for a choice that you have the right to do while we still have rights. It doesn't matter if you're native, if you're black, if you're Asian, if you're white, it doesn't matter. I will never question your right to vote. And I don't really have the right to question the reason why you voted for him. I really don't. I will question your moral compass. And I guarantee you that you do have the right to question mine. Alright? A lot of people are probably going to leave after this video because I'm mentioning the 2 reasons why people leave this channel. There's only 2 reasons. The first reason is that you don't like the fact that I'm not a Trump supporter. I can't stand that motherfucker. He's a racist, and whether you like it or not, it is what it is. You choose not to see or hear the shit that flies out of his mouth. It's just that simple. You choose to not see it or hear it because it hasn't landed in your doorstep yet. As I tell you guys, I have family members that are in the Alphabet community. I have at least 2 of them. There may be more. Not my business. I don't care. I'm going to support them and I'm going to protect them. Just because you don't have family members in the Alphabet community and don't want to support them and don't protect them, that's on you. Let me make this clear. I'm not going to date in the Alphabet community unless I get really lucky and the girl's like a pansexual, because I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck that is. I don't know if they sleep with pots and pans. I'm not into that kind of thing, but I am more than willing to watch how that works. You know, I'm not a swinger, but since I'm not married, I don't have a problem being invited to a swinger party if I'm guaranteed consensual sex. Alright? But as far as the Alphabet community goes, I'm going to support them. I'm not in there, but I am an ally. I'm not just going to talk shit on the internet. I'm going to support them. And he has gone after trans kids, especially here in Charlottesville, Virginia. Literally has gone after trans kids. So the main reason why people leave this channel is because I can't stand, without a shadow of a doubt, Donald Trump. The only other reason, only 2 more, it's only 2 other reasons why you don't like this channel. The main reason is because I give you 99.9 and sometimes I give you the whole 1,000. Which would mean you don't want to hear that. And then the final reason is that I'm just not the guy for you. I do nothing that really catches your eye or make you want to type in the comments. I already know my songs suck. So we don't have to worry about that. And you guys can write that in the audience. It really does not hurt me because I already know that my songs suck. Some of them are okay, but as far as me becoming a singer, that shit ain't never gonna fucking happen. Alright? I'm 51. Now, some people get lucky, and I just have never gotten lucky. I accept that shit. And you're gonna accept watching me eat a taco Well, technically it's a Dorito with taco flavoring on it. Now, there's two ways I can handle this. With the people who just don't want to be here. I can get mad about it. I can make a trash video about it. But what would I do? It won't change the fact that you left. If anything, it'll make other people leave. Here's the thing about acting. I know without you, there is no me. Which a lot of people fail to understand in this business. Without you loving the shit that I do, there is no me. Which is why I specifically said, I don't have a GoFundMe. I don't ask you guys for money. Because when I make it, and you'll have to go to the movies to see my shit, other than what's on this channel, which I probably won't have control over, depending on who signs me, you'll have to pay for those movies. You won't ever have to pay for anything on Kung Fu Havoc #2. I'm desperate, but I've been in situations where I have been that guy who goes with his friends and have no fucking money. Like, not a dime to my name. And mostly it's because, as a teenager, I've worked my life away. I've had to pay for my own car. And whatever my mom needed, if I had it, she had it. My dad never asked me for money. I never asked my dad for money. My dad has given me money and has told me, you can take this money. And I'm not going to say it's my sense of pride. I will say it's my moral compass. And mostly because Sign Plan's game. An incident happened to me at a GalaxyCon. And I said that I would never do this to anyone because it was done to me. I'm not going to tell you the star. Just understand it. Paying $60 for a picture after paying $1,000 for a hotel for 3 days for you and your family. To stand in line for 3 days when the building's open. Come in. Come to my booth. You have to feed your family. But you want to take a picture with me. Do I charge you $60 and make your family starve? Or do I charge you $3 or $2 or even $1? What you gonna remember me for? You're gonna hate my guts if I charge you $60. Because I have my job because of fans. Not because I was super great. I'll be the first to tell you right here, right now, I am never going to get an Oscar. I'm never going to get an Emmy. I'm never going to get any of that shit. But in my defense, I don't want this shit. There's quite a few reasons why I want to be an actor. Let me rephrase. There's quite a few reasons why I want to be a working actor, because I'm already an actor, I've just been failing at it. Golden statues are not it. The main reason is that when I'm in front of this camera, I'm alive and I'm happy. I really can't ask for more. Getting paid for doing what I love, that's a bonus. Which again, really can't ask for more. Let's see what I know more than anything else. Without fans, I won't be getting paid at all. However, I like making movies. So not getting paid at all. The only thing that's really concerning about is rent. Now, rent money is going to be an issue. But as for everything else, it's not really going to be that big of a fucking deal. Because I really, above all else, want to be happy. More than anything else, I want to finally know what the fuck happiness is. I may not get all my dreams. That's a fucking given. I may not get to achieve everything that I want to do in this business. I haven't been gifted with a lot of luck. So it doesn't matter if you can act or not if no one's giving you a chance. Alright? And that's the main reason why I never left Charlottesville, because my parents weren't in the best of health. And Mr. Tim Reed, wherever the hell you are, you promised us Hollywood East, and you failed to deliver. So that's not on me, because I have tried, and I have tried, and I have tried. And I've had meager success. Now, if you watched that Spider-Man video here, I've had meager success, and shout out to David Dillahunt for helping me with that. But, you know, having meager success isn't the same as having full-on success. You know, having full-on success and being blessed is a hell of a lot more fun. But you have to remember how you got there. You have to remember the blessings that befolded you. They got you there. You have to remember that. Those blessings are y'all. Don't worry, I'm still playing the game. Just so that you didn't think I was like quoting that shit from a movie script. That would have been cool as fuck though. But the thing is, you know, if you forget where you came from, or if money alters your perception of life, and you fail to grasp the concept that without your fans you don't work, then not only did you fail them, but you failed your damn self too. Now that is not an option. You know, you have to remember your fans. People come from miles and miles around, which is another thing that people forget when you are the working actor. And when people have come to see you, you know, and they've spent thousands of dollars to get across country. Because some people come from the state where the Galaxy Con is to come to the Galaxy Cons. And the actors and them, the cons pay for all that shit. You know, the actors, the authors, the vendors have to pay for their spot, but their spot's open until the con is closed. You know, so if you have a spot, like if you're a local vendor and you go to Galaxy Con, so say you live in Richmond and you sell the stuff in Richmond, but you make your best money at the cons, you have to pay for your spot at the con. And so they'll give you a table and you get to do all the shit that you would do, and you have to pay for that. So you got to make your money back. So how much are you going to charge the table? And you got to sit there all day. And the hardest part is on the vendors, because when we did Galaxy Saber Night Lights, you know, Courtney let us do what we want, but we took shifts on the table. We got to dress up, we got to go do stuff, and when I first went to my first GalaxyCon here in Charlottesville, I never dressed up. And every GalaxyCon after, I never dressed up. And then one day, I bumped into my bro, Courtney Monroe. Hadn't seen him in a while since I made the movies, joined the army, and all kinds of other shit. And he's like, hey, man, you want to go to GalaxyCon? And I was like, yeah. So we started going to GalaxyCons. And the first one I went with him, I didn't dress up. And he said, next year, we're going to the con, and you're dressing up. And we did. And then COVID happened. Now, the good news is on the first GalaxyCon I went to, I got to meet Zeta Zhang, the girl I'm madly in love with, and she will never see this video, so it's all good. And unfortunately, she does have a man, and he's a lucky man, and I wish I was him. But it is what it is. And miracles can happen. Anyway, moving on from that, maybe it was the second one. One of them we went to because she was dressed up as Chun-Li and he introduced me to her. And the other one I went to where the incident happened. No, that was the same one because the incident happened there, and I had told her what I had went through with a certain actor. She's like, "Oh, that's ridiculous." So she only charged me like $10. A signed autograph picture. That has never left my sight. Not gonna lie, because I can be open with y'all, and I know she'll never see this video. It was love at first sight. And again, she's never gonna see this video, and she has a boyfriend, so I can say what I want because I'm pretty much sure that if I had a chance, I would take it. I'm pretty sure I'm never going to get that chance. But, again, miracles can happen. So, I went to the con, man, and the incident with the star opened my eyes to how I'm going to be as an actor. I'm never going to be a star. That's already been established. I'm never going to be a star. I don't want to be a star. Just want to be a working actor. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. I just want to be a working actor. I want to be happy. Acting makes me happy. Is it the hardest career you can ever get into? Yes, it is. But when you want something, with the exception of a person that belongs to someone else, you have to be willing to sacrifice everything. I'm 51. I've been failing for 20 years, y'all. And I'm not done yet. As long as I'm breathing, I'm going to keep fighting. And I was like this before I joined the Army. And the Army only gave me more insight to never give up. But the thing is, man, people leave this channel, this page, because of only 2-3 reasons at best. The main reason is because I'm not a Trump supporter. And when I make videos about Trump, I go at his ass. No diddy. I'm honest. Maybe too honest. 99.9 might be a problem for some of y'all. And the third and final reason is that I'm just not kicking on shit for people, which is okay. That's actually the best reason to not be here. If I am not the guy for you, I don't have the right to be angry that I'm not the guy for you. And this is where people get too big for their britches and they decide, well, Echo Fang Grey Wolf ain't shit. You're right. I'm not shit for you. But in that same breath, I can't turn around and say the same thing about anybody who has chosen to stay. I am forever grateful, because you don't have to be here. You honestly don't have to be here. And I know for a fact that having you here means more to me than it does to you. Because without you, I am no one. Without you, there is no Echo Fang Grey Wolf. No. And that is an issue that I have learned to accept. You know, and the thing with people, especially when you get into this business, this is not going to be the easiest business that you are going to get into. You are going to need the toughest, thickest skin that ever was. Because it's going to take work to get done with whatever you plan on doing in your career. And will I ever be blessed and work with Vin Diesel or somebody? Probably not. But that's okay. Because I'm getting in this business to be happy. Not getting in this business to be rich. Granted, that would be great. But you know, people become actors for various reasons. You know, my main reason is I want to be happy. Will I be a working actor, and how long will I be working? Will I ever get my own show? Only God or the hands of fate will be able to tell me that. Will it happen? It won't if I quit. No. And that's where the fun part comes in. Anything that you want to do in life, you have to be willing to work for it. And yeah, the sacrifices have been rough and they have been tough. But the main reason why people leave this room is really quite simple. I hate Donald Trump. I'm extremely honest. And the only other one is that I'm just not giving you stuff that you're into. And I do apologize for that. I would love to go back to doing martial arts. That thing says Kung Fu Havoc. And the channel has deviated a little bit since TikTok and Instagram and all of that shit. But the weather out here in Charlottesville has been fucked up. So, there's that. Thank you for watching.